Welcome to another episode of the LANCESCURV show. A message to our sisters: we got work to do, and we have Sister Kisha here who's going to tell us what we have to do. But before we do anything, I want you to tell everyone, Sister Kisha, how quick it took for us to get online. You just called, didn't you?
I just called. I just called like 5 minutes ago.
And the reason why I had to set everything up with the program, we would have been on a minute after you called. We came up with the title, Here You Go. You're like itching to get in, like a well-trained fighter who's like, I'm in shape, and I'm going to wax the opponent. So I'm going to make a quick little run. I ain't going to lie, nature's calling. Go ahead, start it out, and I'll be right back with you. But I ain't going to interrupt you even when I come back. So drop it like the way you want it, and don't hold back. Welcome, family, in the chat room, and everybody who's listening. This is how we get down. If you call, you want a show, and I'm free, and it's something sensible and good, we're going to do it. The floor is yours, sister. Let's go.
Yeah, I called in today because, I want to talk to the ladies, like, everything that's going on and everything that goes on to start, like, a black agenda or, like, a black uprising about anything. It always starts with a man for some reason, you know? But we talk about like what's going on with these men and whatnot, but nobody ever like address or point out how it affect that woman. Because when I look around in society, it's more of us than y'all, because it's like every dude is surrounded by at least 3, 4, 5 females, you know? So it affects us. We be the ones fighting tooth and nail to keep dudes out of trouble, get the right information, advice, or I bail niggas out of jail, shit, you know? But my thing is, when it comes down to like how us black females are attacked mentally and portrayed in the media, it's like we gotta be these super nigga bitches type shit, like, or we be masculine, or they choose some nappy head ass trainee to play us in a movie. Anything, like, they not putting real women on these screens. And it's like we got to get to a point to where we start seeing through that type of stuff, because everything that they doing is attacking us mentally, you know? And it plays out on our physical, because we have low self-esteem. A lot of us are single. Let's be honest. If some of y'all out here married or whatnot, or what, like, let's keep it funky. Like, if it ain't you, it ain't you. But I'm telling you about most of us. I live in a black community, black neighborhood. My eyes work or whatnot. But it's like we are being attacked mentally, and this shit been going on for too damn long. Like, a lot of us females are waking up to what's going on, right? The power that we hold is so great, and they've been using this same tactic to keep us down and keep it away from us. Us and the black men, but the black woman mainly, because they push us so down. They push us at the bottom of every fucking thing. Like, let us would have been a George Floyd or somebody like that. That shit wouldn't have got talked about or did like that, or we wouldn't have had 3 funerals. It wouldn't have. Hell no. They don't show us that type of love. No, ain't no civil rights movement and none of that finna start over no woman. And it's a reason for that. Our mental capacity and our imagination, and when we want something, and when we sit up here and be thinking about shit, even when we get pissed off and be stewing about something, we bring shit to life. Like, this whole matrix, this whole world, this whole shit that we looking at. Black women, we created this shit. Like, fuck that Bible. We did not come from no man fucking bone. We did not do that. That ain't how, my kids ain't get here like that. These yours. We the creators of this. We the creators of all. It's our job to take this motherfucker back. Trust and believe. They got that target on that black man, making this look like it's an uprising and shit, because they done saved some old fake ass whatever that stuff they want to call, whatever, they staged that shit and whatnot. But they did all that to make it look like they targeting the black men. We always got to look at this media, this government. We always gotta look at this shit deeper. They ain't never finna tell us exactly what the target is. They gonna make it look like that black man that target. Us females, we the real target. We the magic makers. Black girl magic is a real fucking statement. And if we don't get our shit together, we control what happens. They don't control shit. We control it. We run it. But if we keep falling for this dumbass shit and keep being all emotional and keep letting them do us like that, instead of us quit being fucking scared, quit being worried about everybody else and everything else but our fucking self, we gonna keep going down this same path. You know, that's the reason why a lot of our black men are going to these white bitches, because we paying attention to that shit too much. You know, it ain't, and I mean, that's a minority of black men that's doing that. That's not celebrities. They don't count. They don't exist in my world. And you got these jailbird, dolphin, crackhead dudes that get with these white females. So the fuck what? Do you really want them dudes? But they paint that as that's what these niggas out here doing. That's not what's really going on. They out here doing fucked up shit. Don't get me wrong, but it's all up to us. It's all up to what we want. Anything that we want a man to do, they will bend over. If they like you, they will bend over backwards to do what the hell you tell them to do. They will. It's up to us to change it by demanding different shit. And it's about thinking different shit and looking at things in a different way. And another thing, as far as like black people, period, the way we look at things, look at everything as a positive. Oh, this happened for, don't ever think in a negative. This happened for some type of reason. And look at how you benefit out that situation. Don't look at how that situation brought you down. You know, look at how you benefit from it. Move the fuck on. This life is like a game. It's a game. We have to learn. We have to understand the learning process of what we going through here. Because I mean, even if when we leave this, when we leave this realm, this flesh body and whatever, we go to another level, energy do not die. It's about getting your lessons of what you learn here and whatever you learn so you can move on, so you can evolve. We got to, what's black women, it is so important that we keep our eyes on the prize, and that's us coming on top of this war. Because, I mean, this is war. It's been a war. We just now realizing it. We at a real important part of it. I can't tell you if it's the end, the middle, or whatnot. That's not up to me to say that. But I know right now, we create shit, and women, when we do stuff, we plan. Like, we overthink shit so much. We always, what if? We put, I know we made this motherfucker for one, but when we do stuff, okay, let's make this like this, just in case shit go too bad and wake me the fuck up. Give me some signs or throw me some energy out here to wake me up. You know, this our time. A lot of us are waking up to seeing what's really going on. You know, it's up to us. It's our mental. And if you keep giving everybody else your energy, you don't got no energy for yourself. It's all about you. Be selfish for a minute. All this stuff they telling you on the news, they gonna tell you they playing, but it's up to you if it come true. We get scared, we get wary, we believe that shit, and that's why all this stuff been playing into their hands. Because on one hand, they'll put drugs in our community and take our men away and put all this perverted ass shit on TV, and everything happens for a reason, and it's very significant, and everything been a vital blow. When we gonna start fighting back? We either gotta walk away from this bullshit, or let this devour you or us and destroy this whole thing. The more of us that's thinking on the same thought pattern or in the same mind frame, at least, that's what's gonna work out. The more of us they got scared and believe in these lies, then we play into their hands. We on the game board here. We can't just look at life like this shit you take for granted. Like this ain't important. Like, oh, I'm just here. All I gotta do is stay black and die. No. don't even know who the fuck told us that. This stuff is so important. Like, we've been losing, but we've been staying afloat though. We've been staying afloat. We use our mind when we need to. Now we gotta save our creation, our world. This our shit, our babies. It's ours. And with these black men, y'all need to change our ways. I mean, y'all need to. I ain't calling all these black men out here bad, but most of y'all out here, I can't take my fucking kids outside without going out there with them because niggas out here shooting. They out here selling drugs. They out here snatching and raping. They doing all type of fucked up shit. That ain't us females out here doing all that crazy ass shit. Let's be real. And we not the ones on the mass scale leaving our kids. Men, y'all need to do better. Y'all need to. Like, don't nobody want to talk about that. Talking about, we should have chose better. Or I got a smart ass mouth. Whatever. I'm supposed to check your ass when you doing me and mine's wrong. You don't want to hear that shit back. That's on y'all. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't like no type of chastisement. None of that. Change y'all fucking ways. Y'all will go down with the fucking ship. Y'all better change it. Because this shit ain't in y'all fucking favor. Let me tell you that right now. A lot of y'all ass gonna go. Y'all gonna go right along with y'all little white man creation that y'all hate so much. Females, I'm telling you, if you in a relationship right now that's not working out, that's that energy, that's that dark, divine, feminine energy pulling you away from it. If you don't get away from that shit right now, this energy here is too fucked up and it's real. If you don't leave it alone, it's gonna kill you. It was set here to do that. All dudes not bad. Not all of them. But I mean, y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And we get this feeling. And we know this shit. It's in us to know this. It's just, we get told how to think, how to feel. Or that's masculine. You tripping. You got an attitude problem. Oh, no. Everything is fucked up about everything a black woman do. But we got the keys to the fucking world because we made it. We change our mind. We don't need no guns. We don't need no torches. We don't need no petitions, no papers. All we need to do is change our mind. Go within yourself. If you get disconnected from your black self, you need to separate yourself and connect back to. A man's job is to protect a woman, just to protect her mental. If my mental ain't right, ain't shit else gonna be right up in her. Let me tell you that your mind controls everything around you. If you look at everything, that it's like it's a lesson and some good came out of it, you're gonna attract good to you. Now, if you're looking at everything like, oh, it's all bad, of course you're gonna attract bad to you. You're a negative motherfucker. Of course you're gonna attract it. That goes for the men and the women. We are the only players in this game that count. Everybody else is a part of the fucking program. Of course. Tell some motherfuckers now. Step out on a limb. Do some shit you ain't never done before because now is the time for it. And that goes for black women and men. Y'all are a part of us. When they talk about when that fucked up ass Bible say my only begotten son, it's only one man that came out of me, and it is black. I don't give a fuck about no Hebrew Israelites talking about some no. We gonna count in all these other dark skinned nationalities except for Africans. How the fuck is you gonna connect a stringy head ass Mexican to you and not connect no African to you? We all black with nappy ass fucking hair. We all look alike. We all are one. We got the real melanin. We the ones that got it. They got to do better with their women too. But then when I talk about black people, I ain't talking about just America. I'm talking about all us. Get that woman a safe space so she can go think and manifest. We need to, us females, we have to do this shit together. We have to. Because when we get to thinking, we don't fucking stop until that shit happen. It works. I've done it. This shit crazy. Like, I care about my people that much to even bring out the message like that. Whatever, but it's so much to be done. But it's not. It's only one thing to be done. And that's us black females getting together, and these black, you niggas get on y'all fucking job. Protect. Make comfortable at all costs. I don't give a fuck about nothing else. I don't give a fuck about how much money you got. I don't care. I care about you and how you make me feel and how comfortable you make me and make me worry free. Because as long as I'm not worried, I can think. And maybe the dude may be a little bit more enlightened than his female. Enlighten her, let her know what the hell it is she's supposed to be doing, because a lot of us don't know what the hell we here for. We just don't. We ain't getting no melanin in our brain to make us black for no reason. We ain't different for nothing. Oh, I'm black and they white. Hell no. This ain't got nothing. We got the power. They use our power against us by, instead of us telling them or thinking what the hell we want to happen, they tell us what the hell to think and make their reality better. Instead of us doing that for ourselves. We got a big job to do. And if we don't all do it together, we gonna be fucked in the end. I heard right here on the Fox News or whatnot, they talking about some, they need to hurry up. They need, yeah, you shit me. Yeah, I better hurry up because the way I'm thinking and the shit I'm doing. And I mean, even if you gotta do a little ritual, whatever, it don't matter what you can make your own shit up. Put everything, put intent on everything. Intent is what matters. Intent is what matters with your dreams, your thoughts, and your moves that you make in your everyday life. Intent. They can't do shit about that. You ain't got a spy. You can't put up a camera or nothing to stop nobody. You don't even know what the hell I'm doing when I'm doing it. You don't even know why. Only I do it. It's not for you to know. Us females. We got this. We got this. We made all this shit here. I mean, I got different types of relatives too. You can tell somebody something and they not listening. I mean, I know that's hard and whatnot. It's gonna take a lot of people to die, but the ones that's gonna be standing gonna be the ones that is here for. And the more of us they got here still standing, the worse off it is for them. They might have to sweep a couple motherfuckers with that badass brain out the goddamn way. Fuck them. Don't get your emotions involved in no motherfucker that's useless right now. Don't do it. If you got kids, tell your kids how to think. Don't be withholding information right now. That's dangerous. The more like-mindedness you got in your household, the stronger you are. And strengthen them. And I mean, that's our daily fucking weapon. They've been keeping it from us this whole time. Like, and then, I mean, it's sad. Like, we go to church and do all these different religions. They give us all these fucking books, all this shit to read, to throw us in all these different directions that take you a lifetime to do. And it was just that simple to tell me whatever I think about come true. My mind matters. It take you what, 2, 5, 10 seconds to say some shit like that. But they made books after books after books after stories. Oh, I gotta decode. Hey, come on now, we gotta decode shit. They've been trying to decode us. They ain't the ones that need to be decoding. We don't need to decode nothing. How we think and how we naturally are. Even when we get pissed off and turn the fuck up, it's ain't nothing wrong with being a nigga. Ain't nothing wrong with it. You ain't hurt nobody. You ain't fucking up no kids. Ain't nothing wrong with it. And ain't nobody gotta be no business owner to be no good fucking black man. Because that man that's willing to conform that much, how far away from your blackness is you going? Conformity, you leaving yourself behind conforming. And that's the only job we got. I mean, together. Black man and woman, but especially the women. What you thinking about and what you believing and how you perceive things, we change reality every day. Every day. It's all up to us as one. They trying to get our men out the way. It's a scare tactic, and it's to take our army away from us, because I don't give a fuck how many niggas out here fucking with white females, or how many dudes out here shoot each other. Do you believe for 1 minute these motherfuckers? If they wanted to come down here in the army, they should have been brought an army to the community. Why? Why not? They know something else about us we don't know? Is there something else about us that they don't know? Because trust and believe, with the black man and the black woman, we do have a secret deadly weapon power. That's why they spraying them skies. They spraying the sky. They trying to block them rays from us. Talking about some UV rays. What else? What else is y'all blocking? Because they not blocking their sky just to keep white people from burning the hell up. What y'all blocking? What type of rays is y'all blocking? Like them gamma rays that turn Incredible Hulk the fuck up. Why y'all blocking that out? Because y'all know that shit activate our motherfucking melanin. We don't turn their ass up. I think every day about fucking up every plane that fly and everybody that's flying them. Every day. Manifest with me. Let's see. Stop spraying it. Let's see what happens. Just see. But they mess us up every day by putting this old. They always got some old weak ass, shaking ass, worrisome ass white man, a coon ass nigga voice on the fucking on the news, telling us about some new shit for us to be scared of it. Every time you get scared, you shut your whole self up, and you shut your God gene down. Black man and black woman, we got the fucking God gene. That's the shit that talking about. We don't know who got the God gene by looking at them. Yes, the fuck you can. I'm black, ain't I? I'm dark. You can't say I'm mixed. You can't say none of that about me. You know exactly who I am and what I am. Fuck them. Fuck them. They want to keep us scared. Don't be scared. Don't be scared of shit. Don't even be scared of death. Just look at it like, all right, I'm going to go to my next level, or I'm going to stay here and stay fucking y'all ass up. Fuck them. They got us fucked up. They weak ass. We made them. They like the fucking animals. They did not come from the heavens and the cosmos like we did. Who are they? We are divine, feminine and masculine. Come on now. Who is they? What they gonna do? They can't fuck with us. I would say this, because if it was that easy, they would have been fucked us up already. If it was just that simple. But it's not. And they not gonna try to, they're gonna try to mess with the ones that know a little something. That's why it's a little bit more dangerous. The more of us know, the better. But if we don't exist, don't none of this shit exist. They have to try to keep us bound here and stuck here like that. Because they won't have nowhere to be. Ain't no white people in heaven. And I mean, it's not just like, whatever. I shouldn't even have to say I ain't fucking racist. Fuck that. Whatever. It won't be no non-melanated people, because it ain't just about white people. Because we talking about Chinese, Arabs, All them motherfuckers, there won't be no unmelanated things here. It will not be. We don't need no guns. We don't need it. We got this magical mind with melanin in it. The only potion that we need to activate it is to be together on it. We just need to be together. We need to think together. We need to think alike, and we need to be on the same page. Like what the fuck is it gonna take? They need to run up in this motherfucking store, killing a bunch of motherfuckers, snatching our kids up out of here. What is it gonna take? I rode past the COVID-19 testing site, and that motherfucker was wrapped. I live in a black community. I know it wasn't nothing but niggas at that, you know? Niggas meaning black men and women. I ain't talking about this dude. I mean, I'm talking about both of us. But it's crazy. Come on now.
Mm-hmm.
What you gonna do? The choice is yours. How you want this shit to turn out? Brother Lance, you got something to put in on this?
I'm mesmerized by your words because you're so on point. You're so on point. This meal is so nutritious for what we need. And if you notice on the shows these last few days, we've had our sisters on fire. If you notice, it's something in the air. It is. And I'm just checking it out. And even just walking up and down the street in the market here and there, the vibration is high. And it's something that they're trying to stop from happening. The vibration is too high. Too many of us are coming together, but yet they want to portray us in the buffoonery. They want to portray us as people who don't love each other with this swirling and this men going their own way. And all. They always want to promote something and use a few of us foolishly who go in for that to promote something. But we are coming together more than what they will report. And we have to stop thinking about, oh, well, the news didn't say it, so it didn't happen. You see what I mean? Exactly. That's their television. And any channel out here that says so-and-so TV, you're trying to follow in the same footsteps. This is not a television. Television. You can play this on the television, but it's not going to have their concoction and engineered, mind-controlled content. That's why they don't like certain things. You know, they're about to unpublish my LANCESCURV Facebook page. They don't like it. You understand?
Right. I got you.
Yeah. No, but I got something for them. I see what's coming a long time ahead of time. If they do, if they don't. Like my father told me, if a table has 20 legs below it and you snatch out one, it's got 19 more and sitting there just as my table don't have no 3 legs. See what I mean? So if you yank out one, I'm not going to fall. I'm always putting legs up under my table that you don't even know about. You know what I mean? So they see this, right? They're the ones looking foolish, spending all this money, spraying stuff. And it's not just, they spraying stuff. There's a guy said on the show, well, they're only spraying around that area because it's the airport and they do military. The whole country?
Exactly. Bitch, right.
So we have those of us who, they're just stuck on stupid. I mean, are they so caught up in this American dream, which it was never?
They want to be white. They want to be white so goddamn bad. They lost their goddamn self.
They have, and I'm glad they're seeing things for what they are right now, coming to the forefront. How the hell do you explain this away? You and they always find some wiggle room. You know what I mean? So those are the people right now. This is the time to just get rid of these people, let them suffer, because you'll be the first one that they're calling up when all the while they fought you in the prophetic words that you said, even if it's not something that came true 100%, but you're feeling around. We're all feeling around for that light switch, and we pretty much got it. You know, when you move into a new place, You rub all up and down, your hand all up on the wall because you can't find the light switch because you're new. You've been there a couple years, couple months. Your one finger doesn't even have to feel around. It bing goes right to that light switch. So for those of us who are used to the games, used to the protocol that this system does to us, don't expect me to have no kumbaya moments. Don't expect me to leave the door cracked for some of you who have treated me kind because you didn't say a damn thing while I was suffering and those who look like me were suffering. Those doors are closed. I'm sorry and I'm not sorry. I'm saying sorry to be sarcastic. And even for those who can't decide who and what they are, that you go with them because I know exactly where I'm going and where we're going. Whether it means we're going to another country or not, I'm talking about this is our planet. So wherever you are, this is your planet. Who the hell came here and carved up the world and said, you can't go here and you got to get this passport and that passport? What kind of mess is that when we roamed righteously the planet free? Who came here and messed this up?
It's a level on one of our galaxies. We added this. Like, this shit some shit.
The universe. Not even just the planet, the universe. But see, but they know that something's coming. We got some big brothers, big sisters, uncles, aunts, we got some ancestors coming here soon. They got these big telescopes that can look way out, billions of light years. And so they're trying to hurry up and get their act together before the real deal comes. See, they tell you it's a white Jesus coming to the sky. But what happened if this entity that is related to us, our family, looks like us and is coming back to check on to see how we doing? And to see how we've been molested and raped and turned all around other than what we should be. And the planet has been a wreck. How do you think they're going to feel? They know something that we don't know. They know something's coming. So this is why they're giving us a stronger dose of decadence. They're making it easy. You got your private parts in one hand, rubbing yourself off to sleep, and some porn in the other on a smartphone.
Yeah.
And you can't think of nothing else. Everything is sex, 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 sex. Everything is get money, get money. The money only has the value that we give it. What if we said we're not paying no more damn bills and we don't want none of your money? And what you got, you share with me, and what I got, I share with you as a people. And we set ourselves up. We automatically take back, but we're all going under this illusion, and we've got to be prepared to take all of it off. Because I don't know anybody who unfortunately may have had a cancerous tumor in them, and they say, well, doc, could you knock off $2,000 off of the bill? Just take out 99% of it. That 1% is going to continue to grow and mess up your system. You got to get it all out. So when we detox off of this stuff, we have to realize how deep it has gone into us, in the trauma, in the torture, and oh, he got light skin. Oh, we gonna make a baby got pretty eyes. Oh, baby, you got that good hair. Oh, she's a red bone. And what? Come on, man, stop that shit. Seriously. Right. We've got to be prepared to detox. And you know what? Many of us who feel that we are ready are going to find out that we got the punk in us. Now, I'm not knocking you, but you're going to have to deal with yourself, because just like the song back in the 70s that Teddy Pendergrass sung, you can't hide from yourself. Doom, 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 doom. Yes, you can't hide. You know what you are. You know who you are. And I'm sick of these YouTube revolutionaries, these keyboard revolutionaries who want to get on there. I have a podcast, man. Now, some brothers that come, they're good. I'm not throwing off on anybody who you see me deal with, but these little punks who want to prostitute something that's very real.
And they trying to feed their fucking weak ass ego.
That's what I'm trying to say. Ain't no ego here, baby.
They better lose that motherfucker. They gonna go down with that nasty, fucked up ass ego they get.
And half of them are running after white women anyway, but it's an opportunistic thing to do. It's cool to do now. Before it used to be, oh, let's make ratchet videos and cuss out all women. There are many up there who are out there now. Now it's all about black people in the diaspora and so on. So get the hell out of here.
I seen all these weak ass niggas out here with they white ass kids on Father's Day. I was like, oh hell no, nigga, I thought you was talking about something. Get your bitch ass out here too.
Exactly.
Nigga, you condone that shit.
That's right.
So you making the enemy.
What I'm saying, go back in my history from way back before YouTube was ever thought of, before the people who made YouTube were even born. This is the way I've always been. Even when I was out there dealing with my hormones and the pretty young ladies out there, I was somebody who was about it. You know what I mean? And it pisses me off now that people want to slide on because this is an opportunity to be seen and this is an opportunity to be heard. Like I said, this stuff is going to be torn down one day soon. There'll be no YouTube, no Facebook, because they done found out all your business. They know where you are. They done tracked you and they're going to take it away. So if you're not really about this, where the hell are you going to go? Wherever I am, if I might have a bullhorn or a camera somewhere, whatever, talking to people on the corner, 2 or 3. I was always about this. I'm going back to what I was, going back to my roots. Like the song there. They got
these motherfuckers out here scared to lose their I think got people out here scared to lose their damn job. If everybody quit going to them motherfuckers, what the fuck they gonna do? What you gonna do?
I fired mine last year.
I quit my shit a month and a half ago. Last time I talked to you, like right after that.
That's right.
Fuck y'all. I'm tired of being around white people.
I did it.
I can't take it. That shit was fucking my soul up.
And I did it to them just like the way they do it. Oh, you know, it's been a good run. It's been good, but I'm sorry. I'm going to have to let you go. That's right. Because I got more power inside of me than anything they can. And they, well, what are you going to do? Where are you going to go? And is it more money? No, it's my destiny.
Exactly.
And in their minds, when you a nigga who can walk away from them, you're a dangerous nigga. And we can't have a dangerous nigga get around other black folks or Negroes who are blinded because it will affect them. So they go to them and let them know that's one slave or ex-slave that you need to stay away from. So even here in Orlando and Central Florida, politically, as far as in the churches, well, I don't go around them people anyway, but they listen, they watch, and they hate it. You see what I mean? And it's all over. So look, let me tell you something what I did that's real, okay? That people don't know. Nothing big. My Facebook page, my personal Facebook page, it's still there, okay? But I made another one so I can cut that one and start all over again. I am not addicted to social media. The only reason why I still have the LANCESCURV personal page is because you need a personal page to undergird the business page that you can like. I cut it. They said if you log in within 30 days, you'll save it. And when I realized that I couldn't add my other page in, which is not under any name that any American would understand, because we all prepare for certain things, I said, man, I got to go back now and add that one in. And still they don't let me do it. So, okay, I'm going to hang for a couple of days. What I'm saying is that mentally, I'm already prepared. That's why I say we get our email addresses, we get our phone numbers, whatever have you. Know who you know off of this stuff. Because when they pull it away and you go to log in and you go see on their news, well, today YouTube was pulled down for security reasons and it's been breached. They're going to come with some nonsense. And most of us are going to believe it. See, that's to stop us from communicating. When the cell phone shut down and maybe your home phone still might work, you're going to have to know the number. They'll shut your phone down where you can't get in it and go on the cell phone and get the number. At least we ain't got no signal, but that's not going to work. Stop buying these chip phones. You talking about, I ain't taking no chip. You already got the goddamn chip in your pocket already. Excuse my French.
Don't even realize it.
And on your debit card and in your phone. They watching your behind go all over the place. When I looked at where I traveled with the GPS thing or where they have the location thing, I'm like, they got it all. I went Houston and Cleveland and here and there. I need to cut this thing off.
Yeah.
You need to put your phone down and leave it sometime. And in private, I got something to share with everybody here in the family. And I'm not going to even put it, because this is public. This is public, right? Anybody can sail on in. Oh, did you see what he said? No, I ain't. We're going to do one at a time type of stuff. And, you know, in the conference calls that I do, you're going to have a passcode and get it directly from me. I'm going to have to know who you are. We're going to start moving more and more in stealth. And I'm going to do it. One more thing. I'm going to do a recording tonight that goes on Patreon next. Very touchy subject, but it's going to go on Patreon. And for those who may not be able to afford $1, I'll hook you all up with the link, because it's not about the money. It's about showing your damn face. And I'll tell you another thing that's going to stop the trolls. My phone number is out there, right? And for all of, and I can tell this publicly, right? Because I don't care whether they call it out. I'd rather they not call. For everybody who persists in calling with a block number or no caller ID, see, well, you can see the number, because I get that. I'm going to cuss them out, call them nigga, and hang up. Or I'm going to troll them and try to get through. And if I say call back, they got something. Get ready now. So remember this. On your phone, go to the app called Trap Call. Trap Call, right? Anybody who blocks their number, it's going to show the number, the name, and everything where it came from. Just go on there and download that app. I have no connection with this company. I've used them before, and it's only $9.99 a month, right? It's called Trap Call. Yeah, like the trap house, the trap call. Okay. Yeah. I get it. That's one of my secrets. And so I'm telling everybody, you know, just go to trap. I think it's trapcall.com, but just Google Trap Call, y'all. I'm throwing that bone to y'all right now, because we have these government agencies that call and different things. And so I'm not sure, you know, the government can try to get around those things. But if someone called you and got around that, they're definitely government. So I'm watching people who call me, where they come from, and they're listening right now. Okay. So you go on there, you can get the app off the Google Play Store, I believe, in the App Store, depending on what phone you have. Again, this is not some type of promotion where they say, hey, SCURV, well, you'll get a cut. I don't do that. I don't do that. That's what it's called, Trap Call. Y'all check it out and see. And anybody who calls you blocked, caller, it says the name most of the time too. I had a young lady, which I can't really say is a young lady, but last year or 2 years ago, okay, we met online. No hanky panky. And the fact that she knew so much online and was involved with the writing stuff, which I am, because I don't care who you are. If you're on the up and up and you have the same passion that I do, we'll connect, collaborate, you know, and build each other. I'm about building. That's how I got to where to learn the things and to get around like I do now, because I share and people have helped me. And I always give thanks to those who've helped me. This young lady lived here in Orlando. Come to find out, I said, listen, okay, better than just over the phone. We'll meet at the McDonald's or Wendy's, the mall, wherever. I don't eat that stuff, but we can still go there. Ain't no crime in peeing in the McDonald's or Wendy's. You got to use a bathroom. I just don't eat that stuff. So we're sitting there. We met, computers up. We're doing our work. You know, she ate the stuff. I treated her, whatever. And then everything got along fine. Went downtown, walked around a little bit, talked about business and things. That's what I'm all about. After a couple months of that, every now and then, also she's a lesbian. Didn't matter to me. Wasn't trying to jump in her drawers. Didn't matter if she had a breast hanging out. Didn't matter to me. It's about the work. I work. You see my workload. So after a while, I didn't hear from her for a while. And so I gave her a call, but she didn't pick up. 2 o'clock that morning, as most mornings at that time when I was driving the bus, I'd be up. I'd be up doing my work and my graphics and researching stuff and taking calls and reaching back to people for stories. So the phone rung. And it was her. I said, well, I rang you earlier. How are you? How have you been? Oh, I'm fine. And then she turned around after saying that, and she said, Lance, I want nothing to do with you. I want nothing to do with you on social media. Take down anything that we've done together. You make sure to do that, because there'll be legal ramifications, which there was nothing legal that we did. So if I tagged her in a post or whatever, hey, I don't want nobody coming at me no kind of wrong way and saying I did something I didn't. Hey, I said, okay, well, no, not what's wrong? What happened? No, you look, this is like a woman saying no. When it comes time for the intimacies, no means no. I don't care how much you say yes and try to and symbolically jump on me and put it in your mouth and put it in. No, you said no one time, I'm out. So she said no, basically, with all of our connections. And I said, I'm getting to work on it right now. Bing, 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 bing. Took care of it within 20 minutes. All of a sudden, here she goes again. I'm saying all this for a reason. I said, she's calling me back. I said, hello, I'm working on everything now. She says, what are you talking about? I said, what you just asked me to do. What? Well, I was just calling to check up on you and see how you feel. This chick was a nut. She was brilliant. Knew her stuff, taught me things, but she had some issues. And I'm not knocking anybody for having issues, but that was weird to me. I said, do you remember what you just said on the call? I didn't call you before. That was her. I continued to strip everything away. I let her talk. She was talking all. We need to get together. No way. You ain't pulling your titty out and ripping your shirt, ripping your chest and say, I scratched you out. No way. So I left her alone. 2 years go by. Caller ID, no caller ID, or blocked. Both of them. I pick up. Hello, because that's what days when I would pick up those things. And hello, no answer. Phone rung again, no answer. I cut the ringer down. I'm looking at the thing light up because it was ringing with that same blocked number. It went on. She had to I gave it away. It's her, but she had to pass that phone around because you got to sleep sometime. 3 days went by and it never stopped ringing. Never. Not even like 6 hours. I rest a little bit. Yo, I didn't know who it was at the time. So I got Trap Call. My buddy Carlos told me about it. He said, man, you don't know about Trap Call? Everybody in the hood got that. I said, I don't know. Maybe I'm not in the hood no more. Got Trap Call. Here she go again. And with Trap Call, when you get the call at first, you decline it. You don't pick it up. It doesn't expose you at first. You decline it. Then it gets into their system. Then they call back. Everything shows. So to try to get you one time. So I saw it. I picked up. Opened up the line and said hello. Nobody said anything. So I didn't mention the name. All I said was, you know, you've been doing this for a while. I don't know why you're wasting your time. I know who you are. And they're probably saying, oh, they're just talking that junk like they know who I am. Like they're the FBI. And I called out her name. Oh, man. I never heard anybody hang the phone up so fast. They slammed the phone down, probably threw it like a Frisbee. I said, how the hell did he know that? Stuff works. It works. And a couple other little tricks that I know, but I'm going to give you all that one. And a lot of the trolls, I won't be calling Lance anymore. I'll do it just one time. Well, you called me before. I'm waiting for you to call me again. And I might record it and blast you. We got to get cruel with these agents and enemies and people who are out here. To Africa, thank you so much. Much love to you, sister. Beautiful avatar. But we got to stop. I'm not saying you or me or anybody here, but they're going for the gusto to destroy what we have, destroy our very lives, and have us corralled where we can't do nothing. Trump building the wall. Everybody's like, yada, yada, yada. He's building the wall to keep them Mexicans out. No, he's there to keep you black folks in, and some of y'all. Why did they say last year that we had to have that star on our license? Many of us had it before. I had it for many years because I worked in corrections, so people on that status had that. I never knew what it was. Now they say it's mandatory, and by October, everybody has to have it. If you travel to another state, if you don't have that, you can't fly to another state. Maybe you can drive, though, but you can't fly. Why are they breaking off the states like it's separate countries? What is it that they're going to have happen for that to happen? And with this so-called second wave, I don't know how anybody can talk to a virus and say, hey, virus, you think this is it? Did you have enough dead bodies? Which we know all that stuff is fake. Oh, no, we're going to rest a little bit between rounds. We're going to come back for a second wave. Like a dude trying to get a second nut. Hey, baby, you going to stay around a while? No, I think I'm going to do a little more. Okay, baby, I'm right there. Come on now. Can't we see? Talk to me, sis. I've been talking enough. This is your show.
No, they're definitely trying to get a second one. I mean, I don't. They ain't done the first one, but whatever.
Say it again.
I said they ain't even done with the first one. They want to roll into a second one. Like this first one, supposedly, allegedly. I mean, it's taking us out. Like we got mayors over here where I live at and whatnot talking about some because I guess the big senator or the Treasury Department or whoever it is, they got some money or whatnot, and I guess they got some money from like the president now to say, oh yeah, okay, we're gonna pay y'all off. So we got like the little mayors and shit of the little municipalities and whatnot talking about some shit, because they all black. Don't get me wrong, I'm a nigga, I live in a nigga area. I'm comfortable here. Whatever. Mm-hmm. But it's like they talking about some well, they on the news, they all collected together, talking about some well, we ain't getting no money from the government. We ain't getting no help. We ain't got enough tests. All our residents dying. I'm like, this the shit I had to deal with at work. These people at work come to me every chance they get, telling me about what black people going through. I said, I should be y'all black spokesman. How the fuck is the news y'all black spokesman and y'all been knowing me and I've been here with y'all? Y'all want to hear what's going on? You can hear from me. Don't listen to them. I live here. You think the mayor live in our community? What the fuck are you talking about? But I mean, that's that. But I ain't whatever. My thing is, I don't care about what they saying and what they doing. I just want to talk to my people. Because they important to me right now. But another thing is, I was Trump had a little briefing today and whatnot. I was listening to it, whatever. Whatever. You know, the swimming pool's closed and whatnot. You can't get a little inflatable pool online, so I went and bought some of them you know them little toes and shit you put your clothes in.
Yeah.
I went and bought some of them bitches. Start the fucking water hose on. Went outside with my kids. We got in them bitches. Whatever. Yeah, we gonna be alright. But my thing is like, he's talking about so we want to get them churches back open. I told them churches to get back open, and and some of them, a lot of them are refusing to do it. Why you want to keep getting these people back in these churches though? You want to keep their mind on that Bible? Because a lot of people read that daggone Bible and look at it like, oh, this is Jesus, this is the prophet. No, Jesus is your black ass. You the fucking Jesus. Ain't no imaginary motherfucker coming. Jesus been here the whole time. We just been asleep. But the thing is, he want to keep our mind, or people want to keep their mind in that daggone Bible, looking at it like, oh, this our plan. These the plagues to fuck them up. Flip that story around and look at what's going on. When you read something in that Bible, apply it to what they telling you and see who is fucking up. That's they plan for us. Not them. They like that shit. Like, come on now. I can't see. No. I mean, you gotta look at how. I'm sorry. Look, that's how I feel about it. That's how I think about it. I don't go off that motherfucker. I don't fuck with it. It ain't for me. I ain't no Christian. And I look at stuff. I use these eyes I got in the front of my head, and I use my insides to think about stuff that I read and I see. And a lot of us do that. We naturally do that, but we get told to think some other type of way. Hey, I think that no Bible. I mean, not saying to stay out of it. To be like, I'm taking it. Don't take that shit for words. To like your savior coming back. Look at that as what they got coming for you. It's a plan against you. It's you. Because look at everything that's came true already, and it's all been man-made. When some natural shit happen, you gonna know. When the natural shit happen, you gonna know. Ain't gonna be no question about this. Come on, we need to. Why is the churches this important to the president? I mean, that's a real question I got. Why is it that important to him?
Well, I mean, they the churches and the politicians too. You know, they help to push the agenda. You know, they're the two-faced people. They tell you, especially these pastors and churches, you know, they keep the people in a suspended state of hope. It's like they dangle this carrot in front of you, you know, and you never get a bite of the carrot. That's no, you never get a bite of it. It's in front of you. Like I said, it's like that chick, gorgeous chick at the bar, sitting there. She's an alcoholic, and she's sitting there with the tightest dress, smiling at everybody. Hey, baby, can I get you a drink? Sure, honey, so and so. Can we kind of hang out afterward? Yeah, we can go to my place. Ha ha ha! He's buying the drinks all night. And the minute that fool go up and go to the bathroom, she's out. So that's what they do to us. You see?
That shit sound good.
It's the same thing.
It sound good.
And we sitting up in church with hope falling all out and whatever, suffering and not understanding the game. So I don't feel bad for any of these people who have given all these so-called tithes and building fund. And 85% of these churches have a building fund, and ain't no damn building being built. What building? Did you get the land yet? We've been given to the building fund for 5 years. I don't see no building. So
no.
You see what I mean?
Yeah, but they dangerous though, because they using our dark matter, our dark divine energy to make their wishes come true.
Of course.
That's what I don't like about this shit. Like, what the fuck? We need that mental capacity to work in our favor. Like, it's us fighting to wake people up versus them. They already got these motherfuckers by their ass. Like, all they gotta do is put it on the news and have some old makeup, powder face ass white bitch, or one of them white them black bitches that talk like, get one of them black females to talk like that. That shit be killing me. But look at this fucking robot. They get one of them robots to talk to everybody, right? Clearly reading. Like, when I'm talking to somebody, I'm looking at you in your fucking eyes.
That's right.
And my eyes don't fucking move. Like, I'm not finna be sitting up and reading out shit because it came from inside of me. It didn't come from. It ain't scripted, boo. But I don't get it. Like, they people keep falling for the same dumb shit. But it ain't gonna work this time. It ain't gonna work. I know it ain't gonna work. Fuck it. They gotta kill someone. They gonna kill the motherfuckers that's dumb enough to go down to church. And they gonna kill them that's dumb enough to go down and go get a fucking COVID test. They want your fucking DNA. It's something in your DNA that they know about.
Well, check this out. How come in most black African neighborhoods they got the blood whatchamacallit, so you can give blood? What's up with that? And why don't
they got 3 of them in my neighborhood? My neighborhood not that big.
Let me ask you a question. Do any of them places, any of them joints got windows? No.
No, you can't see them.
So what's up with that? What are they doing in there? I
don't know. It look private. I don't know.
Do they use it partially for blood and the rest organ harvesting? Are they organ harvesting centers? And they always got security and cameras all the way around. They got a bunch of pickups. They got a bunch of them little 18-wheeler truck backs lined up back there too. That's right. Bringing something in and out. That's right.
I don't know why they need that many fucking back of the trucks or whatever them trailers. They call them trailers. I don't know why they need so many trailers right there, but it's fuck. And they got one station at the Urban League. They got another one stationed like a few blocks down at another elementary school. And then it's like if you go a few blocks over from that, they got it stationed at an elementary school in the neighborhood I live in. It's not very big. Why do we need 3 testing sites?
See? No windows.
And we do have a hospital not too far from us. Like, what is the problem?
Right. But why do you need those in there like that? I don't see them in the white neighborhoods. What's up with the windows? The people who work there, they don't need sunlight? Why no windows? They don't want nobody peeking or breaking in there? What's up with that? In the black neighborhoods,
the people they got out there working, they got like probably three or 4 black people and 1 white person, 1 or 2 white people out there. The supervisors probably. You know how they do it. They ain't gonna leave a nigga unattended doing government business. I can't believe this shit. Like,
It's crazy. It's crazy.
They better stay the fuck out them churches and giving all our good energy up to this fucked up ass system. Praying to a Jesus. You don't know who the fuck you praying to. God.
That's right.
You motherfucking God. You the one that got the ability to change the shit. You God. Ain't nobody else. Ain't nobody coming. Ain't nobody coming. The person you reading about is yourself. Put your name. Stop that shit. Stop it. It's crazy. And then what you call it? Farrakhan supposed to be speaking on July the 4th. They talking about it's all canceled and whatnot. I want to hear. Oh shit! I might strike a nerve. I just want to hear what he got to
say.
I want to hear what this fucked up ass nigga got to say. But so he tell the truth on a little bit, just a little bit. But most of that shit is pure deception. He worked for them peoples, and black people just hold this nigga draws like. They licking the skin marks off the back of his ass. Like, I don't get it. We ain't God. You God. We all gonna be waiting on one person to give us some type of message on July. I'm gonna be waiting, but I'm waiting for a reason so I can listen to this motherfucker live. And I'm gonna be trying to pull out what I can because I know what type of position he in. And I mean, we do. I'm gonna see what I can pull out of it. Get some little cheat codes out of it. But oh my God. He gonna be preaching that Allah Jesus shit, like, oh my goodness.
It'll leave all religion alone. And like I said, to be honest with you, even him coming up, I was always a Farrakhan man. Everybody knows that. But I have to say, and I'm not gonna disrespect him or anybody but I've been very disappointed in a lot of things that didn't happen, that was stated. It's like a line you can't cross. You talk, but you can't, and this Scientology thing, to be honest, I don't understand it. And a lot of other things that he's done media-wise and with, I don't understand it, and I was told many things from before, not from people who weren't there. I'm going to tell you this much. Back when I used to hustle with my van, driving along the bus routes up in New York City after work, and they used to call it the dollar van. Of course, I used to do the Q9 line from Sutphin Boulevard by the Fish Market all the way down to Rockaway Boulevard and Lincoln Street. For those who have a memory, if I look familiar to you, then that's me, Sir Lance, the guy with the prettiest van on the road. There was a gentleman who got into my van, and this guy was definitely like in his 70s at that time. And this was in the mid-90s. And I was always hustling legitimately, working hard, doing jobs, moving jobs, this and that. My work ethic was phenomenal compared to what people say is now, but I was out there doing it. So when I was loading up my van with passengers, everybody in the neighborhood knew how that worked. This one dude jumped in. He looked sharp. His skin was pulled tight over his face, but I can tell he was like in his 70s. He was military in the way he stood. You could see that he was an older guy, but you're like, nah, I'm not going to mess. I'm not going to mess with this guy. So he got in and he saw a sticker that I had that at that time around the Million Man March, there are a lot of stickers and books and shirts and the X hats. And this one little sticker, like a bumper sticker, said, I love Farrakhan, but it was a heart instead of love, And so I didn't have it on the bumper. I had it on the side of the van near the rear. So when you got onto the van, you would see it right in your face right there. So he sat in, he kind of sized me up, not directly, but I knew he was, and he heard me playing some Farrakhan in the van. That's what people used to love when I would play. They wouldn't even jump in the other van. Man, I'll wait till you come back, man. I want to hear some word. So he said, listen, he says, I see your sticker outside. Very cordial. And he said, I see that you're playing the brother minister. I said, yes. He said, listen, my friend, I know a lot of people out here may say negative things about him, but I just want to tell you that as much as you love him, he's not ever going to get shot down and killed. So I read between the lines. I said, well, so what are you saying? He's protected. He said, yes, he is. And I said, explain to me more. And so he said, listen, black folks love when they have, and let me just say before I get into it, I put up another banner there. That's for the show that's going to go live in 1 hour and 7 minutes with Sister Kafunya, Lily Fire, Sea Moss and Spice, Mama Ella from Natural Healing. It's going to be on this channel. It's going to be live. So we keeping the work going. So he basically said that black folks love to hear their own speak truth to power. But if there's no action behind it, there's no threat. They can do that all the time. It's part. He said, listen, you know Al Sharpton. So he kind of knew I was hip to a lot of things, but I was much younger. And I have a real surprise at the end of the story who never really heard it before.
Right.
And he says, I said, of course. He wore wires for it's either the CIA or the FBI. I think it's the CIA against Don King, against the mobsters and stuff. That was commonplace. We knew that. But now I'm saying there's no trace of that online. There were many stories on that, people talking about it. You might find a forum that had somebody listed in there and say something like that, but you have to search far and wide for that. And here they come, wheeling out Al Sharpton. So who is he? They paint the story about how he was a preacher from young, and it's probably true. But they get you and recruit you at a young age. Now I'm not going to turn this into the whole thing. I want to just share as a thing to think about. And when I hear things that may be diametrically opposed to what I'm feeling or thinking at that time, I never dismiss it. I put it on the shelf, lock it down, going about my way. But if something similar comes again, I'll go pull it down and say, hey, this looks like this is legitimate. This has some proof here. So he said, listen, with Brother Farrakhan, it's the same thing. So I'm thinking about, okay, what credibility does this man have? I'm thinking that. I didn't ask him. So exactly. You can't talk shit. It's true. But I still show respect to the brothers that may be in it that don't understand certain things. But here it is. He said, listen, he is an agent.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, like, the other side of me is like, how does he know this? He said, brother, he said, I was one of Malcolm's personal bodyguards for several years. You may not believe me. He said, but I've been to his home. He's been to my home. I know all his family. We're close. Whoever was alive at that time, different ways, things evolve. But at that time, that's what it was. He said, I'd like to talk to you off of this bus, off of this van. And here's my number. We'll make time and we'll connect. So I was very interested. I called him that night. Within 3 days, I was by his home. And he pulled out pictures of himself with Brother Malcolm and some pictures that the world will never see with Brother Malcolm himself and Minister Farrakhan. So it was a thing where I couldn't deny what I saw as far as his proximity to Malcolm X. Here I am talking to somebody who was his personal bodyguard. Then I said to myself, well, maybe, of course, if there's anything going on, he's going to take his side, but the man's not here. And what he told me was sounded logical. I didn't dismiss it. I didn't flare, oh man, no, sorry. No. And I still play Minister's song to this day because it's a song that meant a lot to me growing up, and I take the good and leave the bad. It's like finding out that your favorite uncle was a pedophile. I'm not saying that about the minister. I'm making an analogy. You have childhood memories with this uncle and he never did anything to you. So it's hard to embrace that he was that. So you struggle. You want to throw all those pictures out. You want to get rid of everything. And you say, you know what? It's proven that he did this to people. But I want people to know that I'm not offending them by holding on to the little memories that I have that was sweet to me, even though I know what it is. So that's the way it is with me. People say, well, you're playing a minister song. That song is so deep in my subconscious from 2.5, even before I can play it, right? I was born into that song. My father used to play it every now and then. But as I got to be about 3-4 years old, I'm asking him for it. Play the song. That was my bedtime song. So you got to understand, this is so deeply embedded into me. And I'll always play it for the truth that's in it. But religion, I don't do. I've grown out of certain attachments because it got me where it had to get me. Like if you say, for example, you are trying to get to the top of a mountain. And so you're driving in this car, little small drop top. You can't scale the mountain with that. Now you may have to take a 4x4 to climb that muddy grade to get you to a certain point. Now you get but so high. Now the grade is steeper. Now you got to chisel in and put them steel ropes or whatever it is they use and actually climb the mountain. Then at one point you got to stick your fingers in the crack to get to the top of it. So, you know, there are people, there are organizations that will bring us to a certain point in our consciousness. It's just like church and how many people are caught up in church because the enemy shrewdly understood that by nature we are spiritual people. And guess what? He had to give us something to replace that. So we seek spirituality in religion, but there is none. There's some good common sense sayings in the Bible that make sense and would be forever true.
And that's it.
And that's it. But we're sucking on a pacifier of religion, but we ain't got our mouth on a titty that got the milk. Spirituality, and going back to what we had, is that breast that has the milk, nutritional on a spiritual, physical, and mental level. So as you suck the pacifier, if you think you're going to get milk out of it, you're in for a rude awakening and you're going to find yourself in a sorry state of affairs. And that's why so many of us are still sucking the pacifier. The Lord is coming. The Lord is coming. I could say a dirty joke, but I ain't going to go there. The Lord is coming. And anybody who says that they're the Lord, you go sucking the wrong thing. He will come, but not the one that he told you would come. I couldn't be quiet. Talk to me, sister.
Yeah, because the one that's coming is the motherfuckers that's here. Christ is a fucking energy. If they quit spraying that fucking sky, that shit they spraying ain't gonna be strong enough for the energy to come rain down. When they say, heaven rain down on me, rain down on me, that shit gonna come. It's gonna rain down on us. We are the motherfucking Messiah. Ain't one, it's us. It ain't no, this fight ain't never been about no one. It's been about many the whole time, and now it is. Farrakhan, cause me and him keep telling them that we gonna fuck their ass up. I fuck with who's that? Khalid Muhammad.
Exactly.
That's my nigga. If he don't get no motherfucking bigger, I fuck with him. Cause that nigga saying the same thing I'm saying right now.
That's right.
And I understand it. I get it. Cause I see it. We are gonna be the ones that do it. Our soul gonna take over this fleshly. When they say we sin and skin is the same fucking thing. Our skin, our physical fucking presence is the very thing that keep us fucking up. And you can't fool my soul, but you can fool his body. You can kill his body, but you can't kill his soul. Kill me all you want to. I ain't going nowhere. Ain't no reason to be scared. We are energy. You can't kill it. Kill his body. They know what's coming for them, and they know what they blocking when they spraying. We are the fucking guys to this motherfucker, black men and black women. And that's what I don't like about these Hebrew Israelites. They want to count out. They want to count in everybody else except for the Africans. Who the fuck do you think we are? I don't like that shit. I do not like that. I do not like that. I do not like that. You look like me. You got this black skin, this nappy ass fucking hair. You me. And it's irrefutable. You can't question it when you look at me. You can't question it when you look at one of us. You can't question it. You can't question it. It's no question if I'm black or not.
Exactly.
We all look the same.
Yeah.
They want us to think that everybody in Africa blue, black, and flies and all this dumbass shit. We gotta look at it like this. The media lies.
Mm-hmm.
They tell us what they want us to know. We don't know how we're being portrayed over there. I don't know what they telling them.
Well, see,
what's going on over here?
No. Well, see, I told you before. It's Memorandum 46 states it clearly. They must keep American prisoners of war, stolen Africans, melanated people away from those of us who are born in the motherland, because we will hip them to how nasty they are and how deceptive they are, because they don't want us to connect with our family over there, because they want the resources over there, and they're sending the missionaries over there like meat tenderizer, MSG, to get those minds softened up, to look up to the sky for the sky daddy, so they can go get the resources over there. Is the most powerful continent on the planet. Remove Africa, the whole world is jacked up.
That shit got us too separated.
And see, if we go over there, look, I'm not saying all of us look the same. I'm saying we're somewhere where we have a similar look. How you gonna tell who I am unless I open my mouth and you hear my accent? And I was over there last year, all right? And I didn't go over there, look at the mangoes. I killed some mangoes, but I had my mind in deep meditation as I recorded what I recorded. And I watched and I saw and I talked to countless people over there, even when I didn't have the cameras over there. And each and every one of them, bar none, reached out and said, when are you going to come back home and leave that place? Now, I have someone that I'm about to blow up without mentioning her name. She used to do shows with me here, and she's probably listening now. I'm going to give you a message. Stop saying that they sold us into slavery. The people over there don't even know, half of them, what that slave dungeon was and the various dungeons.
I don't believe it, for one. No, I do not believe it. Of course they don't tell us that.
No, but let me tell you. These modern day brothers and sisters over there were not taught what went on over there. That's the flip side of the equation. We were taught a little bit, and we were taught nothing before slavery in our schools back in the day. They wanted to maintain the disconnect. So why are they going to tell them what those structures were? Some of them hear a little something, but it's just there. And we couldn't believe it. We started asking a lot of people, and some of them, I would say maybe 15% who were there, said, yes, we weren't taught this in school, but we heard that some terrible things happened there. They were not told. And this is why it's very important to travel. And this is why I won't mention anything unless I investigated it through my own personal journey or somebody who was actually there. And I have to get a few of them to get a well-rounded perspective. So that's part of the plan to keep us disconnected. Brother Kwaku, we walked around and we spoke to some of the youngsters, and we said, young man, what's your name? Oh, my name is George. George? That's the name you were born with? No. No, that is not my name. My name is either Cujo or this or that or something. And then he said, well, why don't you use your original name? They discouraged them from using it, and they were almost hesitant to say so. This is the kind of mind screwing that they got going over there. Now, let me just tell you something else. I'm going to still blow this person up, right?
Yeah.
Now, if we don't have that connection to each other, and if you see here in America that there's this person that some people tell me, well, they hate us because I dealt with this African brother or sister and they couldn't stand us. Listen, brainwashing is global and worldwide. There are many who come up from the motherland who believe the propaganda that they see on the TV that America is so great. They don't see the propaganda that's put against Africa, Al Kabulin, on these
They
TV
definitely-
sets that oh, everybody's hungry. There's no way in hell that they're gonna be hungry. When you see them conditions like that, there's certain regimes that are played by both sides that the UK and the US will give weapons on both sides, and they going after each other and they keep this thing going. And when they take some of these kids and they take them from the parents or pay them a little money and starve them up and take these. So wait a second. These pictures that are taken and these videos that are taken that you see at night, $50 will help feed a child for a year.
Feed the children. Feed the children.
Exactly. Them crackers that are over there, they're using some very expensive cameras. Could you imagine? There's a whole crew of them over there.
Why the fuck is y'all doing these commercials? Are they hungry?
And they go over there to these very expensive 5-star hotels and they're eating good because that's part of the damn hustle. But even if it was that way, there are certain countries that have civil unrest and things go on. And every person who is melanated may not have a good heart because they're wooed by the money that the colonizer gives to them. So now you meet a brother or sister who's coming to America because they're promised all of these riches and they see nothing but Midtown Manhattan and Chicago and South Beach and the beautiful women and all this stuff. They come in here looking for that. So now they pissed when they get here and realize that your ass got to work just like everybody else. So don't you think they're going to act like they hate you? And they're told that they're better than you anyway, some of them. And they believe it, some of them who believe in the American dream. Hell, there are people who were born here. Some of the same ones who say, oh, those Africans don't like you. Some of them saying that about the brothers and sisters who come from the motherland are the same ones who will say that about their own here because they didn't go to the same college or didn't go to the same school, or they're lighter and they're darker, or they're from the South and they're from the North and all this stuff. We got it going on already. And the biggest ones who say those things are some of the biggest ones who go against their own. Some of the biggest coons. Let me finish straightening this individual out. Stop telling me, stop putting my name online to boost your stuff, saying that, oh, Lance is not around anymore because he's mad at me. If I'm not mad at you now, well, if I wasn't mad at you when you stole money from me, why in the hell would I be mad at you because we have a different outlook on Ghana? You telling people. You used to come on this show. You thought I was making lots of money and found out that I wasn't. Or if you see something in the super chat, you think I got $1 million going on. Do you know how much work this takes? And when you said you wanted to go deeper, I said I will show you how to do it because I can't run everybody's platform. And so when you saw how much work it was, you backed out of it. But you wanted to save face because you're only on for attention. I lived this. This ain't no attention thing for me. I knew I could probably catch something if I went out to certain parts of the motherland, and I was unprotected, didn't even know it. I wasn't given everything I needed and paid for it and almost lost my life. And you sit here, never went to the damn place, and you're going to knock it. You an agent. I don't care how much of a lawyer and criminologist you are. So I told it. The way you live, what you do is not right. And you can't be around me. But don't go telling it like all of a sudden, oh, he's mad at me. And the things you do that are diametrically opposed to anybody who's in a movement. I cannot be associated with that. And the more you say it, the more I'm gonna call your name next. So shut up. This is a very serious thing with me. I didn't marry Mr. SCURV because, oh, Brother Kwaku, and so and so. We all came into our consciousness at different rates. There were times that many around me, I'm not saying Kwaku or Mr. SCURV, but different people in the outer inner circle, you know, not the inner circle, but the ones who were next, they swore I was a straight nutcase. Where that nigga come from? That nigga talking some crazy shit. We'll talk about it later after I come back from church. You know what I mean? So look at them. But there's so many people that are not about it. And so I'm just going to separate myself like I always have. People come around and ask me, well, what happened to this person? What? Look, they ain't here for a reason. And all the little imps that are still here that work with them to be cool with me to get inside. This YouTube crap, listen, some of y'all who are using it to educate, looking at tutorials, righteous discussion and everything, but some of y'all who have no life, who just want to get in somebody's life to go spread stuff and whatever. Some of them are government agents. They come so nice and you know, whatever, but they're just here to get information. And the more you dig is the more I'm gonna be elusive. See? I'm slick with it. I'm slick with it. You ain't never gonna pin me down. I got about 15 layers you gotta go through before you gotta get through the next 100 layers. I will tell an agent one thing and I'll tell the next agent something else. And they'll be like, well, he said he was going here and blah, 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 blah. You don't know where I am. I'm just saying it's that serious. I don't mean to dominate. I'm just saying in this game, it's that serious. And I know I put in some work. I know I've been very transparent. There are people who want to get next to you to get the trust that you've earned over the years. They just want to get more hits on their podcast. They don't want to put the work in. If you don't want to put the work in, stay away from me. Our core team and those who are in the chat room who are sincere will do it on our own because everybody ain't gonna be saved anyway. And I'm not here to try to save anybody, but I will share. I will share. I'll get to a certain level. You know, I have to be quiet about certain things. And when I get there, I'm like, yo, this is how it goes. That's how we have to do. But just know that everybody who's out here who's screaming at the top of their lungs and claiming this and claiming that may not be about it. And I've had dignity enough to not say, I don't play that. I don't play that drama game and the he say, she say, right? I want to be about the mission, but every now and then I got to spank some verbally spank somebody to stop spreading lies or say, oh, I'm mad. You're not worth me being mad at. I got enough to be mad at righteously. Then some little 2-bit whatever. Trying to be the one getting it. No, you're not going to do it. Sister Kisha, if you needed something, I'll go to the ends of the earth to do it because you about it. You don't have to be here every day, but I know your spirit. There are people here, I can go off with a whole bunch of names that are good people who are about it. There's some people who are there who are not supposed to be seen by social media, putting in the work that I know. Who I support and they support, we support each other. I mean, I have all the food in my fridge and they come by and say, and I don't say I eat meat, but they say, well, you got the potatoes. I got a couple pieces of chicken and my friend here got sugar and lemon. We can get some, you got that bottled water. We can make some lemonade, some chicken and some potatoes, and Granny down there got some vegetables. Let's put together a meal and break bread righteously, knowing that our spirits are pure. I will, like I said, the people who come with this negative stuff, even in comment sections, I don't just delete the comment. If it's something that you don't agree, I'm cool with that. I'll leave it up. But when you come tearing the next person down in my family here or family online that I know is righteous, I'm deleting you and I'm blocking you so you never see it again. So go back and make another page. We had an incident the other day with that person who came in the show talking about, oh, I don't respond. I'm on my phone more than I'm on my wife. And I'm on my wife 8 hours a day, a night in the bed. I'm on my phone more than I'm on my wife. And I try my best, and sometimes things slip. It's okay. I'm human. People know this is a mom and pop operation. But some come with these weird things. You got some weirdos out here, y'all. But you know what? Weirdo or troll or agent, we're going to expose, and I'm dealing with you directly. And I will call you out when I find out. I think I've earned enough, after 20 years of being online, a little bit of credibility. Day in and day out, day in and day out, day in and day out, day in. There's no guarantee that I would get to a measure of notoriety. I'm not even seeking that. I don't care if it was 10 people here. The talk was going to be the same talk. The talk is going to be the same talk. Oh, the white man comes and, hey, slavery, everybody wasn't one who, no, all of them benefit from that. We're all psychologically screwed up. They benefit from us being psychologically screwed up. There's psychic battles that you have to deal with every day when you walk outside of your door and even when you're inside of your house, your own family. Baby, you got that good hair. So shut up. Where you get that from, good hair? So what you saying?
Yeah,
this next person got bad hair?
Oh, I don't play that. Yep. Tell my kids about no fucking good hair or you too pretty or you pretty for a dark skinned girl. Don't you ever tell my kids no shit like that. I hate that shit. Somebody told I'm sorry. That shit struck a chord. Somebody actually told my kids, you pretty for a dark skinned girl. To kind of
for real. For real. That's the slave master's mentality and we run with it. I mean,
another dark skinned motherfucker told her that. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. See? So it is what it is. I'm rejecting. I'm you know, we know our family. And I mean just all of us in general, all over worldwide. We know what we've been through. But right now is a time of transition, of resetting, not just on a physical level in the world with money, but on a spiritual level also. And I'm going to say it to you. Let me say, man, that guy cussing too much today. You can't take that shit with you to the next level. You can't. You got to get yourself ready on all levels. I ain't talking no Jesus talk. I'm talking ascension.
Exactly. We about to evolve. We got the next level to get to. And you going to struggle if you ain't learned shit here. You better know what you learned. Sit back and think about what you learned on this level. That's your jewels that you need to take with you to the next level.
Yes.
We don't go up, we go down. Yes. Ain't no ending to down.
Exactly.
We still babies. We baby souls. We still at the beginning. We come from the heavens and we drop.
That's right.
We don't fucking go back up. We go down. Keep going.
Tell it.
Keep fucking going.
That's right. And see, it's not a matter of, oh, I got time and I'll do that later. No, you see how the world is changing on us on an engineered level. This is a planned thing to box us in. But they threw some sugar at us in the form of the smartphones and the accessibility to the sex and free communication. You used to have that black big telephone in the middle of the living room ring when you got a long distance call. And when you got it in the middle of the night, it was usually something bad. Yo, oh my God, you start crying before you get to the phone. Oh God, I hope it's not. What happened? And other people in the family, they hear you. Oh my God, you jump up, mommy. What happened? You see what I mean? Now we got that free. We can call each other any old time of all kind of things. Well, yeah, my husband's gonna be asleep. But I have my ringer down, so when you ring, I can get up and act like I'm going to go pee, and I'll talk to you. All kind of stuff going on. Used to you have to have a calling card to make a call. Why would they give us this free? Why would they give it to us free? Sister, you on the speakerphone. I can't hear you too good. I can't hear you too good on the speakerphone. Sister. Sister Kisha, you can hear me. You got to come off that speakerphone. No, she don't hear me.
I don't even know how the next level gonna go. But I know a bitch when I feel one. Fuck all that. If they so good, they want to bring look. Oh yeah, this is what I do. Curve. But you better die fighting. You better die fighting. And not on your fucking knees. Fuck all that. But if you come to that next round on your knees, you gonna get your ass taken the fuck up by all the fucking warriors that were hurt. That ain't no nigga shit you be still trying to be white and still trying to be white. Fuck that, like I said.
Yeah, sister, if you can come off of the speakerphone, because it's really echoing a whole lot. If you can hear me, come off of the speakerphone, because it's really echoing real bad. That's the speakerphone you on. Come back to the regular phone. Let me call her back. Hold on. Hold tight, everybody. Okay, all of a sudden, all the messages decide to come through. See that? What's up with that? Dang. I know she'll call back. I'm trying to, and every time I do something, it just pops off. Okay, let's go. Okay, there she is. Yes, my sister.
Oh, my bad. I don't know what happened. The phone hung up.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, I was trying to tell you to come off of the speakerphone because it was really echoey. We really couldn't make in what you were saying. And
What happened?
No, I think you were on the speakerphone because it sounded real echoey. We couldn't really hear what you were saying. It was like, yeah. So no, let me just tell you, we're gonna go live again in 36 minutes. So you know, I never want to stop your flow. And Melija, thank you so much. I always like to type it in. Your love and support is always appreciated. And yeah, we're gonna go live. We're gonna have a show with Sister Kafunya, Lily Fire, Sea Moss, and Spice. Mama Ella from Nutritional Healing is gonna be on reclaiming our health and wellness. We'll take calls toward the end. We're gonna have some guests on there. So it's gonna be a couple of hours. There's gonna be them. I'll be in there, but I'm gonna be, playing a supporting role like the janitor and sweeping the floor if anything drops and if you need some water or right. Okay. No. But what I want you to do, act like this is a championship fight. Act like this is the last round. And verbally, what I want you to do is come out swinging and drop not your final words. I can't say it that way because
it's definitely the championship fight.
Oh yeah, no, we know that. We know that. And I want to have your energy back on this week. I want everybody else who came with the fire. I ain't waiting no 2 weeks, no 3 weeks. You're going to keep hitting them. But I want you to give me 5 or 10 minutes of your best exertion to beat down the beast and to just scare these little coons away. Drop it out of your heart. Leave your last drop of blood right here and give it to us.
If I run out, you can't get the blood. You can't get the last drop of blood out of me. But
No, I don't mean giving up the blood. I'm just saying it's like boxers have a way. They say, oh, he trained too hard and trained too much. He left the fight in the gym. Like he trained so hard, when he got to the real fight, he had no fight in him. All I'm saying is that this is the fight, but leave it all here.
I got you. I always do put it on the table when I come. I don't get no fucks. I really don't. I don't give a damn. I just say what I feel, and that's what it is. Fuck it. You don't like it? Hey.
Right.
I ain't gonna lie to you though.
No, I know you're not. You never did lie. Never lied. Well, listen, sweetheart.
That's how you got another show coming on, and you say 36 minutes or whatnot.
Yeah, 34 right now. Yeah, we're coming on
34 minutes.
Yeah, 7:30 Eastern Standard Time, and it's going to be very enjoyable and very informative, and we're going to have some fun with it.
Okay, that's cool. I'll call back then to just get in on something. I'm gonna listen in first to see what angle I want to come in at. See where I want to bow.
And yeah, before we go, I do want to say that there's something circulating. I wanted to kind of repost it, but I didn't. About the warnings on the 4th of July. Be very careful where you are. Fireworks are out here. It's not the same way it used to be. We don't celebrate July 4th here, but many of the kids want to go out and see fireworks and all that stuff. They don't understand. But we need to keep our behinds inside, not out of fear, but we know.
Energy fucked up right now. I'm already in tune. I'm tuned in.
Yeah, because all of those fireworks that are out there going on, they're a great mask for actual guns and weaponry going off. You know what I mean? So, we get used to hearing. That. Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, New Year's, boom, 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 and you hear the guns and stuff. Same thing on July 4th.
But I felt like, I'm glad you brought that up because I feel like it's something different this time. I don't give a fuck about the New Year's. It feel like it's something different coming for the 4th. I mean, I'm talking about not us, but somebody else coming to try to do, we all be outside.
Yep.
I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that was confirmation because I was feeling it. And when you feel like something, when you're not sure, like, I don't know, it's just a thought. I'm tripping, and somebody else say it too, and they feel like that too, and then that what make you take it serious, you know? This one of them type of moments. That's what that is. Wow,
Exactly. Exactly.
that's crazy.
So we got to be
Make sure I put
careful.
the word.
Yeah, we got to be careful. I don't know if you can hear it. Let me know if you can hear it. I just might play it over this just to make it official. I'm gonna play it. I think you can hear it over. If you can't, let me know. I'm just gonna count down and say 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Hold on. Let me know if you can hear it.
Alert as follows, comrades. This is an early alert of supposed activity this weekend on the 4th of
Am I
July
supposed to
that
hear it
will
now?
cause harm to our people
Yeah,
on
it's
a very
playing. You
large
can't hear it,
scale.
but let it play. Just give me a second.
The Huey P. Newton Gun Club has received intel from 2 credible sources that multiple white nationalist groups / militias are planning a nationwide attack on all of our people over the 4th of July weekend. The sources could not confirm the motives of the nationalists, but they might be tied to the events that have recently happened with the taking down of Confederate symbols across the United States and the retaliation against
It cut for a second. Let me just try this again. I think it's going to be in the same spot where it was. A little out of background noise over here. Okay, here we go. Let's try this
the
again.
United States and the retaliation against police brutality across the United States as well. We, as a preparedness group, should take this threat very seriously for 2 reasons. One, for the events that have sparked the epicenter in Minnesota with the murder of George Floyd and the sudden spike of Klan recruitment in the southern states the past 3 months. Please do not take this threat lightly. Okay? Over the past couple of months, there has definitely been a spike in recruitment in this area. It is my job to pay attention to these things, and I have. There's also been an uptick in rhetoric online, threats from these different militia groups. And again, this is not a training exercise. This is real. The threat is real this weekend. Take precautions. When you're out and about with your families, you should avoid large crowds of people, which shouldn't be hard because we're still on coronavirus protocol. So staying away from large crowds should be easy. Most of the fireworks events and so forth, I believe, have been canceled. If not, you may want to consider staying away from those things. And I know, like myself, we're not celebrating the 4th of July, but I know people and their children like to see fireworks and may want to go out anyway. I would advise you not to do it. While you're out, be on the lookout for anyone that looks suspicious. Yeah, a white person wearing a coat or anything that doesn't look appropriate for the weather, because they might be carrying a firearm up under that jacket or whatever. Also, any packages or anything like that that might be sitting around with no one attending it. Just like they announce in the airports. If you see a package, no one around it, get away from it. Avoid being near trash cans, trash bins, things like that, because these white nationalists and white supremacists have been known to put bombs inside those things with nails in them and things like that. So the bottom line is protect your family at all times. Be on the lookout. We all should be on a heightened state of awareness anyway with everything that's going on around the country right now. But this weekend, you need to be on an extra high state of alert. This threat is real. This is not some conspiracy theory or anything like that. This information comes from credible sources down through the Huey P. Newton Gun Club. And it is important that you take whatever steps you deem necessary to protect yourselves and your families. If you have any questions, feel free to inbox me. This weekend, I will be available. I will be in town. I was planning on going out of town, but I will not. I will be in town the entire weekend. We are on a high state of alert. Again, everybody to be safe out there, and again, take this threat very seriously.
All right, all right. That was it. I don't know if you heard that, Kisha. I don't know if you heard that.
did.
You did? Okay, cool.
I ain't heard.
Oh, you didn't hear anything?
I did. I turned my mic off, but I ain't heard nothing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the way this thing is set up, you know that's what I don't like. I gotta make some improvements here. But we're going to wrap it up right now because we're going to be back in 26 minutes. You see the banner right there on the screen, right back here on the LANCESCURV channel, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Today, you're going to have Sister Kofunya, Lily Fire. Really, it should be Lily Vegan, but I just put Lily Fire, a little fire there because you know who she is, whatever name she has. C. Moss and Spice and Mama Ella from Nutritional Healing. We're going to be here, and it's going to be an elongated show. So let Uncle SCURV get a little break for a second because I'm going to be right back. So, somebody wrote me and said, can I call you Uncle SCURV? I said, yeah, you can call me Uncle SCURV. That's a nice name. I get cussed out and called all kind of names different points in my life. So that's not bad at all. You know what I mean? So anyway, Sister Kisha, thank you for calling and igniting the fire inside of me because I was just sitting there and you must have knew. I picked up and you said, come on, let's roll. I was like, okay. You made my feet start walking even before. You know, I started walking over to my equipment and stuff, and we started putting it on. And it took about 4 or 5 minutes, but if I didn't have to set certain things up and put certain codes in, we would have been on in maybe 60 seconds. I love that. I love when you do that. I love when everybody does that. Yo, I got something to say, Lance. What you doing? I'm free. Let's roll. I'll do it. And thank you for the compliment, Sister Lucky Sinclair. You know what I mean? I've learned from early on that you got to master every aspect of the game. Now, I didn't know everything. I'm self-taught with these things that I do, but you got to master every aspect because then you won't have other people coming around to rip you off. And you can do things right the way you want to do it. And I will say there's so many more talents that many don't know I have. I'm humble in saying it, but I'm sharing it with the world so we can inspire ourselves. There are a lot of young men and young women out there who want to get into the art. I've encouraged them off the record, shown them little things, little techniques, whatever. I love it. I don't want to take nothing with me because I can't. I want to leave it all here for my people. These folks who leave $2 in their will for somebody who deserves it. And I'm not going to give nothing to nobody who don't deserve it. That's bad. You know what I mean? Like give, replenish. See, some people think, and I'm going to go after this, these old nasty ass men taking a Bible scripture, baby, the Bible said, be fruitful, and while they pull their zipper down, and multiply. Listen, brothers, men, fools, old fools, there's more than one way to be fruitful and multiply. It doesn't mean just sperm hitting egg and all the pleasurable things that happen between that happening. It's very pleasurable to share your expertise and your wisdom with young and old and everyone of your family alike. Information is what we need. Experience is what we need. Stop twisting up these damn scriptures and using it for something carnal. Give your man energy to the world. It is needed. Some of us are locked up. Some of us are trying to get up in the next man's anus. How many of us are here for the righteous thing? And those of us who are left, we're like, it's open season, baby. You know them numbers. You might as well just go on along with it. No. I hope your thing falls off if you think that way. We need to be fruitful and multiply. Not in that way. And yes, in that way, righteously when it comes. But you can do this all the time. There's so many ways to love our sisters. You're going to see her beautiful shape. You don't think I see it? She has a beautiful shape. But thinking beyond that, that's for her eventual man. Right? But what about her mind? What about her wisdom? What about her essence of true love that has nothing to do with the body? You know when you were a kid, and if you had your mother with you, some didn't. Maybe, I'm not trying to throw off in any kind of a funny way. Your mother's a female. And when you cry, when you bruised your knee as a little baby, and she said, baby, it's going to be all right, and washed it and cleaned it and hugged you in her arms. Men, were you thinking sex with your mama? So that wasn't that kind of thing. but the comfort that she gave and the love that she gave. Our sisters are here and they would love to give us love and support, but we turn it around and they go into the bedroom. But they're not going to think about giving the love and support. Many have been damaged by other stupid ass men. That's another video. I'll do that another time. But we mess it up. You gotta, if you want it, you gotta give it. There's so much on our vibration that's been so degraded, and we got our faces in the smartphones. We only think in one way. Let's love our sisters. Let's love our brothers. Don't mean you're a homo. I love Brother Kwaku. I ain't funny duddy like that. But we need more love. Anyway, let me shut up because we'll be talking right into the next show. Sister Kisha, thank you. We come back on live in 21 minutes, and right back here on the same channel. Although we don't have a link created, it will go live. We'll come back at that time. Yeah, it's not like I created a link and say here's a link. Just come back to the channel, and we will be live. Even if everybody else is not ready, I'll be here talking, and we're gonna roll like that. Okay, so Sister Kisha, thanks for your inspiration and your revelation, and you know, I don't mean to sound like that dude on the what's the old show back there?
I'll be back in a minute. I'm gonna piss off too.
All right, sweetheart. Okay. Peace out. Much love. Oh, she just hung that phone up. Hope she had to go, maybe she had to go to the bathroom or something like I do too. So let me throw some music on and let it roll. Here we go. Peace.